Hello, everybody. This is Mark Blanton from the Real South Africa.
And I am Latasha Blanton, also with the Real South Africa.
And you guys are welcome to sunny South Africa. If this is your first time, this is your opportunity to come with Phil Scott with his channel.
And they will be here on March 16th through the 25th, 2022. The cost does include the flight, most meals, and your domestic flight in country from Johannesburg to Cape Town. The cost is $5,500 per person sharing and $6,150 for a person wanting a single room.
Now, at this point, you don't need any extra shots. Only thing you need to do is have a negative COVID test prior to you leaving. And then, of course, upon departure, we will get you another COVID test. And then that's it. So that's really all you need. And, of course, a passport.
So no shots, no vaccines, no nothing. Just get to South Africa. We'll see you here.
Hello fam, welcome back to the African Diaspora News Channel. I am Wongel bringing you this report. Today's report comes from Sudan. Sudan has revoked the license of the live streaming channel of Al Jazeera's television network. Al Jazeera said its team had been barred from working in Sudan, which had accused them of unprofessional coverage of opposition rallies. In November, Al Jazeera's Khartoum bureau chief was arrested and held for 3 days without charge. Activists say more than 60 people have been killed in a series of protests held against October's military coup. This one is a tricky one because we all know how the mainstream media rolls, right? It's not like we can support them and say they didn't do anything wrong to get their license taken away. But at the same time, the people that are taking away the license of Al Jazeera are the Sudanese leaders right now, and they are the military government, which the Sudanese have been saying they do not want. They want a civilian government, and they've been asking for that for a while now. And we have seen the protests actually happened, and the general was asking UN to intervene to send troops and control his own people, the protesters. So, you know, it's not like we can just run to his defense and say he did everything right.
As we have been stepping into the state of civil democracy and justice, the political wrangling and the competing for power, enticement for violence and chaos has had dire repercussion on our country, including the economy. And as a result, it was mandatory for us in the armed forces, the rapid interception and rapid support, to take the initiative in order to preserve the achievements of the glorious revolution until our ultimate goal is achieved. A civil democratic state is established, and as a result, it is resolved. First, to declare the state of emergency across the country. Second, to totally adhere to the constitutional document for the transition period in 2019 and the peace agreement signed in Juba of October 2020. Third.
But, as I said, we cannot say Al Jazeera didn't do anything wrong because we have seen how they cover, not just Al Jazeera, but BBC, CNN, AP, Reuters, all these mainstream media outlets. They have proved that they cannot be trusted, and what they tell us is pure propaganda and not actually what is happening in the world. So, you know, did Al Jazeera mess something up or lie? Most probably, but are the leaders also not wanted and not welcome in Sudan, and they're also hurting the protesters? Yes. So I see both sides are not right. If Al Jazeera license is taken, just leave. At the end of the day, they don't want you. But what are the Sudanese people saying? That's what I want to know. Anyways, guys, let us know down below what your thoughts are about this. I am Wongel Zalalem. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Colonization never ended in the white supremacist system. And as we see today, the colonization is in the mind. Now, those who have been enslaved and those who have been colonized, we're still dealing with the remnants of that through the colonization of the mind. Pick up my book, 7 Steps to Decolonize the Mind, and we will help deprogram you from the colonization that was put upon you by generations and generations of white supremacy. You can pick it up today on Amazon.com.